The Evil Dead's innovative horror. Now, any jabroni with a camera can point and shoot, but Sam Raimi, he's a whole different breed. He didn't just want to show you the horror, he wanted you to feel it in your guts. Enter the shaky cam, a technique so effective, it's scarier than a deadite with a bad hangover. Picture this, you're running through the woods, the unseen evil hot on your tail. The camera jerks and weaves, mimicking the frantic movements of someone running for their life. It's chaotic, it's disorienting, and it puts you right in the middle of the action. Suddenly, you're not just watching the movie, you're living it. Every twig snap, every demonic growl, it's like it's happening to you. That's the power of the shaky cam, and Raimi wields it like a chainsaw through a double-wide trailer. Now, some folks, they can't stomach a little blood. But me, I say bring on the gore and the Evil Dead. It delivers in spades. Raimi wasn't afraid to get up close and personal with the carnage, showing you every gruesome detail in all its glory. Remember that scene where Cheryl stabs Linda in the ankle with a pencil? Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. And the blood, it's everywhere. Gushing, splattering, oozing, you name it. It's enough to make a grown man puke, and that's just the way we like it. But here's the thing, the gore isn't just there for shock value. It's an integral part of the film's visceral impact. It makes the horror real, tangible. You can practically smell the blood and guts. Look, anyone can throw in a jump scare with a loud bang, but true horror, it gets under your skin, it messes with your head, and that's where sound design comes in. The Evil Dead soundscape is like a nightmare orchestra playing a symphony of screams and whispers that'll chill you to the bone. The whispers, man, those creepy disembodied whispers. They slither into your ears, planting seeds of fear and paranoia, and the guttural growls of the possessed. It's like something unholy is clawing its way out of your speakers. Raimi understood that what you hear can be just as terrifying as what you see. And in The Evil Dead, the sound design is a character unto itself, a relentless assault on your senses. Now, I've seen a lot of horror heroes in my day, but none of them hold a candle to the one and only Ash Williams. He's the ultimate survivor, the chainsaw-wielding, deadite-slaying badass we all know and love. But here's the thing, Ash wasn't born a hero. In The Evil Dead, he's just a regular guy thrust into an extraordinary situation. He's scared, he's vulnerable, but he's got a stubborn streak a mile wide. And that's what makes him so relatable. We see ourselves in Ash. We see the fear in his eyes, but we also see the determination. He's not going down without a fight. He's gonna shove that boomstick where the sun don't shine. Alright, let's be honest, The Evil Dead can be pretty damn funny. Sure, it's terrifying, but it's also got this dark, twisted sense of humor that'll have you laughing even as you're covering your eyes. It's that perfect blend of horror and comedy that Raimi would later perfect in Evil Dead 2. But even in this first film, you can see the seeds of that iconic style taking root. The over-the-top gore, the absurd situations, it's all there. Raimi understood that sometimes the best way to deal with fear is to laugh in its face, and The Evil Dead, it's a masterclass in finding the humor in the horrific. The Evil Dead wasn't just a movie, it was a goddamn revolution. It proved that you didn't need a Hollywood budget to make a great horror film. All you needed was passion, creativity, and a whole lot of fake blood, and boy, did it inspire a generation of filmmakers. Peter Jackson, Edgar Wright, Fede Alvarez, these guys all owe a debt to The Evil Dead. They saw what Raimi accomplished with a shoestring budget and said, we can do that too, and they did. The Evil Dead's influence can be seen in countless horror films that followed. It's a testament to the power of originality, of taking risks, of never letting anything stand between you and your vision. So there you have it, you slimy pieces of bilious vomit. The Evil Dead, a bloody masterpiece of low-budget filmmaking that continues to terrify and entertain audiences to this day. It's a testament to the power of practical effects, innovative camera work, and a healthy dose of good old-fashioned ingenuity. Its legacy is undeniable, inspiring countless filmmakers and solidifying its place as a cornerstone of horror cinema. It's a film that reminds us that true terror doesn't come from big budgets or fancy CGI, but from the raw, primal fear that lies dormant within us all. So the next time you find yourself out in the woods, cabin in the distance, think twice before you go poking around. You never know what evil lurks in the shadows, and for God's sake, if you hear any strange noises, just get the hell out of there. Trust me on this one.